Hey guys, it's Hy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're outside today because I'm trying to soak up the last good days of the year. Plus, right back here is about to be all orange. I'm so freaking excited for that. You guys don't even understand. I'm so excited. Look, I got spooky nails. Today we're talking about manifesting multiple things at once. This is a video request I get a lot, and the reason I haven't made a video on it is just simply because the answer is kind of like point blank period. Like, the answer is really just straightforward, and I'm like, well, like, the answer is easy. Like, if I give you the answer, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. But you know what, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you do want an answer that's like, oh, okay, like, that's fine. But that's what I'm here to give you today. Guys, I'm gonna get layers soon because yeah.
Hey.
So the first thing we want to talk about is what is manifesting. Manifesting is literally just changing your thought patterns, changing your mindset, changing your acknowledgement about the things that are around you. And as a result of doing that, your perspective creates a different reality that forms. It is as simple as that. Think about what you want and it's going to be yours. Whatever you assume to be true will be true. Let's break that down with manifesting multiple things. If you were wanting to manifest appearance and money and some self-concept, you know, if you were wanting to manifest all those things, what would you do for appearance? Oh, you'd probably not look in the mirror, not dwell on your weight, not dwell on your appearance, live in the end, say your affirmations. For money, probably not check the 3D. You'd probably keep saying your affirmations. You'd probably revise anytime you looked in your bank account, whatever it is. What'd you do for self-concept? Anytime you think negatively about yourself, you'll flip it and start thinking positive. You'll start saying some like self-concept affirmations, all that jazz. Yeah, so that's what you do. That's literally what you do. Like, that's literally it. Like, bye. No, I'm just kidding. But it's literally as easy as that. If you want to manifest multiple things at once, affirm for multiple things at once. There's no difficulty difference in manifesting one thing and two things or three things or four things. There's no difficult in the level of how much energy you have to put in, how much you have to affirm. It's not. It's literally not any more difficult because we're always manifesting. And that's like the biggest thing with manifesting multiple things is you have to understand we're always manifesting. In this moment, I am manifesting. My thoughts going through my mind are affirmations. The words coming out of my mouth are affirmations. All of our thoughts are affirmations. Anything you think throughout the day is an affirmation for what is going to be in your future. So if you want to manifest multiple things at once, all that you have to do is start changing your thought patterns on multiple things. So if you're only manifesting an SP, you're only going to really be aware of your thoughts when you're thinking about your SP. But if you're manifesting SP and money, you're going to then be aware of your thoughts when you're thinking about your SP and thinking about money. And that's literally it. You just affirm for both. And you want to tell yourself that this is not difficult, because the only reason it's going to be more difficult for you is if you tell yourself, yeah, this is harder because I'm manifesting more things. And that's exactly what's going to happen. But in reality, it's not any more difficult, because since the moment you popped out of your mother, or got cut out of your mother, you have been affirming and you've been creating assumptions and you've been creating your reality. And think about how many things around you you have created. Everything. So why would it be more difficult to manifest two things other than one when you have manifested everything already? It's not more difficult. It's literally not more difficult. So don't create that assumption. This is more difficult because I'm manifesting more than one thing. That's a limiting belief. That's not true. Because ask yourself, okay, everything around you is a creation of your mindset, of your perspective. Was that difficult for you to do? Probably not. It probably just happened subconsciously, naturally. So why would it be difficult for you to do consciously? So it's the same as manifesting one thing, except you're going to be affirming for two things or three things or four things or whatever. Okay. Now, I know the next question is going to be, well, how do I break up my time? And a lot of people that ask those questions are people that will affirm for hours and hours and hours, which, one, you don't need to do that, babe. You can do whatever feels right to you, but you don't need to affirm for hours to see movement. You just don't need to. So that's like a limiting belief. It's like, I need to affirm for 5 or 6 hours, or I need to affirm for hours of a day to get my desire. That's a limiting belief, first of all, and that is creating resistance in your reality. Even if it works, even if you like doing it, there's no problem with that. But just being aware that this is a limiting belief and I don't need to do this to manifest. It's just an assumption that I have. That's the first thing. The next thing is, whenever that desire you're trying to manifest pops up in your mind, you will just flip your thought and affirm. That is it. So if I'm manifesting SP, money, self-concept, and appearance, okay, those four things, whenever I think about my SP, I'm going to affirm for my SP. I'm going to affirm that they're showing up the way I want them to. I'm gonna affirm that they're chasing me, they're doing everything, they're going out of their way for me, they're begging for me to be with them. Like, why wouldn't they? I'm literally so amazing. Like, of course they are. That's what I'm gonna do. And then when I think about money, I'm gonna affirm I have so much money. I've always had so much money. I've never struggled with money. I've never had a problem with money. I have so much money. Oh my God. And then say later I look at my bank account and I'm triggered. Okay, I'm just gonna flip it. I have so much money. Keep living in the end. Then when I think about self-concept, again, affirm for my self-concept. Flip the negative thought and say your affirmations. And then when I think about appearance, I'm gonna affirm for it and flip my thoughts and live in the end. That is literally it. It's not difficult. It's not hard. And I think a lot of people think it's difficult because a lot of people, when they think about manifesting, they assume, oh, this is hard. This is a lot of work. I have to put a lot of energy. I have to affirm all the time. I have to persist in every single second of the day, when that's not true. All that you need to do is say your affirmations and persist whenever you think about it. Okay? Because if I think about it 5 times a day and I affirm 5 times a day, I lived in the end fully. If I think about it 100 times a day and I live in the end all 100 times, I lived in the end fully. If I think about it once or twice a day and I lived in the end all times, I'm living in the end fully. Okay? So it's okay if you're not thinking about it every single second of the day. That doesn't really matter unless you create the assumption, okay, if I'm only affirming a couple times a day, it's not gonna do it. That's only an assumption. But in a general speaking sense, if you just affirm whenever it pops in your head and affirm the end goal of what you want to see for multiple things in your reality, that's what you will see. And this is something I do all the time. When I'm and I've said this in my videos before, when you have been manifesting for as long as I have, and I know exactly what works for me, I know exactly how to get what I want, I don't think consciously, oh, I really want this. And I've talked to other coaches about this. I don't think consciously, oh, I really want this. Let me say some affirmations for it. I just do it. So anything in my reality that goes opposite of what I want, I just flip it and affirm it, what I want to see. So this is something I do for every aspect of my reality. Anytime I think negatively about myself, I just flip it and affirm it because I don't want to see that. Whenever I think negatively about my appearance, I just flip it and affirm it because I don't want to see that. Whenever I have a limiting belief about money, or I check my bank account and I'm broke as a bitch, I just flip it and affirm because I don't want to see that. So do you see what I mean? Like, and this is what I mean when I say manifesting is a mindset, because it's a mindset of all your accumulated thoughts in the end goal working in your favor, doing what you want. So hopefully that made sense. I hope I didn't yap too much. Does this make sense? Just affirm whenever it pops in your head, and then you don't have to affirm 6 hours a day for each desire. Just affirm whenever it pops in your head. And if you're feeling a little spicy, affirm more. Sit down and affirm 10 minutes for all of them, you know? Like, do whatever feels best for you, but don't feel like, oh my God, I'm manifesting 2 things, so I need to now affirm for 6 hours for both of those things. But that is it for today's video. I hope this made sense. I want you to know that you are able to manifest everything in your reality all at once, okay? There's nothing stopping you from doing that, okay? That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching my video. As always, watching this video has helped you manifest. Say it with me. Watching this video has helped me manifest. Watching this video has helped me manifest. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.